Hey YouTube, welcome back. Today we have this problem called add string. We have two numbers, basically 11 and 123, and with the end we want to add these strings together. So it will be add the 1 to the 3, it will be 4, and add 1 to the 2, it will be 3, it will be 134. So we have non-negative integers, num1 and num0 represented as strings. Return the sum of num1 and num2 as a string. You must solve this problem without using any built-in library for handling large integers such as big integer, things like that. So we have this one. It's 2, 4, 6. We have 7, 7. So when we try to add them together, it's basic mathematics. It doesn't need like a lot of description. So let's just jump into the code and things how we can solve this problem. So let's just take this and as example first and go to the let me just refresh because like sometimes and let's make this bigger and make it white. Okay, so let's just see how can we do. So the thing that I'm thinking about that we can create an array, okay, and we can create another variable called carry, and you will see why we need this carry. And we start as it will be equals 0. And we start to have maybe 2 pointers. So this is pointer 1 and this is pointer 2. Okay, so we start adding these values. So it will be 4. We push to the array, it will be 4, and we start add again the last one and this one, it will be 3, and we add this one, it will be 1. And what going we to do with this array that we could reverse this array and join it. So we got 134. So this is the way that we can solve this problem. So it's I guess it will be, because we loop only one time, it will be O of n, and yeah, that's it. Let's just try to jump into the code. Yep. So let's create our arrays. It will be an array, empty array, and let's create the carry. It will be, and I will tell you why we need the carry. It will be 0, and it has, let's create our pointers. So let b1, it will be pointer for num1. It will be num1 dot length minus 1, and b2 it will be num2 the length minus 1, and we do while loop. So it will be while b1 is bigger than or equals 0, or b2 is bigger than or equals 0, and because maybe num1 is bigger than num2 in the length, so we want to keep looping, even though if, like, for example, num1 is finished, we want to keep looping for b2. So let's just first of all has like let x1, and this x1 will be the number, the element in the b1 index. So it will be parse integer. We pass this integer, and it will be nums1 of b1. num1, not nums, num1 of b1. However, if we, like, for example, this may be for num2. For example, num2 is smaller than num1, and so when we keep looping for num2 or num1, maybe one of these things will not be available, but the other one will be available. So for example, for this one, when we reach the third one, num1 will be available, but the element in index num2 will be not available. So we just want to check if the number is available or not. So I would say that if num1 of b1, if we have it, let's add it. Otherwise, we make it 0. Okay, and or I can do something also. We can say that if b1 bigger than or equals 0, this also will work. And yeah, and I will do the same thing. This will be x2, this will be b2, and this will be num2, and this will be b2. And right now we have the first integer and the second integer. What we're going to do, we create a value. So let the value will equals. Okay, because it's quite important, because we're trying to add these values. If you look at this one, so we have 7 plus 6. So 7 plus 6 is 14. So we will, but we put 3, no 6 plus 7, yeah, it's 14. So we do we take 10, we have the 1. Is 6 plus 6, no, 6 plus 7 is 13, sorry. Sorry. So 6 plus 7 is 13. But because we only have to put only one integer, so we just take 1. And this 1 we add it to the next iteration, into the next loop. So what we should, and this is where we should use the carry. So what we should do is we'll say that, okay, let the value equals x1 plus, plus x2 plus, if we have carry, and also we want to mod it by 10. So for example, 7 plus 6, it will equals 13, and if we mod this one by 10, we have 3. And so let's continue. So we have the value, of course we have the value, so we push the value, res dot push the value, and we check if we have a carry or not. Let's just try to know if we have a carry or not. So I'll say carry will equals math dot floor x1 plus x, the same thing but divided by 10 instead. It will be this one, but divided, not modded. But divided and not modded. And after doing all of that, we will just take one from b1 and one from b2. So b1 minus minus and b2 minus minus. And after that, I guess we finished the array. So we just would say that if, for example, if carry, because maybe if we end and carry doesn't equal 0, if carry is bigger than 0, if we end the loop and carry is still bigger than 0, we will just res dot push this carry. Because for example, if the number is 99999 is a number for 99999, you find yourself you are stuck with a carry. It will be, you have a carry in the end of the loop. And I will say return res dot, we reverse the array, reverse the array, and we join it. Okay, oh sorry. So let's just talk about this one. Let's take this example and let's see how the function will work. Let's just submit the code to make sure the code is working. Okay, the code is working. Let's just go back and just take this one example. So we have this one, and I'll just say res will equals the empty array here, and I will say b1 will equals b1 will equals 3 and b2 will equals 1, and the carry will equals 0. So let's just see the code. So for example, I have the carry 0, and b1 will equals 2, because it equals this length minus 1, and b2 equals this length minus 1, so it will be equals b2, so equals 1. So let's just start the looping. So we have while x1 equals, do we have b1, is b1 bigger than 0 or equals 0? So if bigger than or equals 0, that means that we have something to loop in. So okay, so save the number. So right now x1 will equals the item num1 of b1, so it will equal 6, and b2 will equals 7, and the value will equals 6 plus 7. It will be modded by 13 plus carry, it will equals 13. Okay, and for this one we mod it, so we will got the value, it will be 3. So we push 3 to the array. So we have 3. And we calculate the carry. The carry will equals x1 plus x2 plus carry, which is 0, multiplied by 10. So 13 plus 0 multiplied by 10, it will equals 1.3, I guess. And when we float, it will equals 1. So carry right now equals 1. So let's just delete all of that and take 1 from b1 and 1 from b2. So b1 equals 1 and b2 will equal 0. And carry has 1. So let's just continue. So we have okay, we looping again. X1 will equals 7 again, and no, x1 is num1, so x1 will equals 5, sorry, and x2 will equal 7. Okay, so 5 plus 7, it will be 5 plus 7 is also 13, right? 5 plus 7, 3, 2, no, 12. It's 12. So we have 12, and we have modded, and we had 1 from the carry. No, it's just, no, it will be 13 because we have 1 from the carry. So it will be x1 plus x2, which is 5, plus 6 plus carry, which is carry plus was 1, the number we are carrying. So we will have also 13. So right now carry will equals math.floor x1 plus x2 plus the carry. So it will be 5 plus 7 plus carry modded by 10. It will be equals also like 5 plus 6. It will be 12, 13. It will be 1.3. It will be 1. Carry still be 1. Okay, so it will be 3. The value is 3. So because we modded by 10, so we put the 3. So we have 3. We have 3 like that, and we take 1 from b1. So this one is -1, and we take 1 from b2 also. So this one will be 0. Sorry, b1. Okay, you it's the same, but I'm just mixing. So we continue the loop. This will be the last one, I guess. So while b1 is bigger than b1 is bigger than or equal to 0, b1 is the only case. So we have b1. Right now we have no x2. X2 will be 0, so we don't care about it. b1, it will be 4, and we have the carry is 1. We have 1 from carry, so it will be the value. It will be x plus x1 plus x2 plus carry. So it will be 4 plus 1 plus 0. So it will be 5 modded by 10. It will be 5 still. So what we are left? What we have left? Yeah. So the carry, it will be x1 plus x2 plus carry. It will be 5 modded by 10. It will be half. So carry will be equal 0. Carry will be equal 0. We put the value. So it will be 3, 3, 3, 5. And we take 1 from b1 b1. So this will be -2. And this will be -1. Okay, and I guess we will end the loop because both of them are not bigger than 0 or equal to 0. So we'll end the loop, and carry will be equal to 0. We'll end the carry with 0, and this is the final thing. So if the carry doesn't equal 0 but the carry equals 0, so we don't do anything, and we just reverse this array and we join it. So we will have this value. So that's it, and that's it for this video. And also just give me a comment if you like me when I try to walk through the code like that. If you think this way is effective and you try to understand, you understand the function better, just feel free to give me a comment about that. And if you think my description was not that good, just give me a comment about what you didn't like specifically, so I can change it to make sure that the quality of the videos are way more better than and it's improving all the time. So yeah, that's it for this video. If you like my content, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you'll never miss a video, and see you in future problems.